This is an article on concerning health and the benefits of having natural remedies for our health. And this concerns honey and cinnamon. And honey, we have all types of honey from various, since I live in Greece, I have Greek honey. And this comes from a farm of a cooperative in Kythera, the island of, Kythera, south of the Peloponnese, between the Peloponnese and Crete. And there's some more honey right there. It's a little bit dense, but it's delicious. And our cinnamon. This usually comes in this form. You can put this in food or syrups. We have in our Greek recipes lots of beautiful desserts such as baklava, which is made from pistachio nuts, walnuts, and in layers between fila pastry, and with a beautiful syrup of honey and water, and you put in some nutmeg and cinnamon to spice the put a beautiful spicy aroma in the syrup. And this is what the crushed cinnamon looks like. You can buy this in the supermarkets, and you spray it over your desserts or food. We usually put it in food as well. It makes the food taste much nicer. And you put it on your yogurt. You put it on your fruit. Well, if you cut some fruit up, some fresh fruit, and you want it to taste and smell a little bit better, you put on some cinnamon and honey. And this goes way back to antiquity. They knew about the benefits of honey and cinnamon. And in ancient Israel, they always used to do that. It was a special treat. So, since antiquity, of course, beekeeping was a very profitable business. And it's still about, a jar like this would cost about anywhere between 13 to 17, 18 euros per kilo. So that's about $20, okay? But this tastes delicious. It's not watered down or sugared down. So I would just want to read the benefit of this in an article from the J.B. Bartot Archives. Natural health, wellness, green living, and alternative lifestyles. So from spice rack to medicine cabinet, combine cinnamon and honey to protect against arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, ulcers, and more. And I happen to know that it also brings down high blood pressure. So let's read the article. The potent combination of cinnamon and honey acts as a natural antibiotic, as well as a general cure-all for a number of diseases. Honey is available worldwide, and one of the most popular forms used for healing coming from New Zealand. Manuka honey is created by bees that feed from the manuka trees that grow wild throughout New Zealand. This type of honey has powerful medicinal properties. However, raw, unfiltered honey of any type has remarkable health potential as well. So the most beneficial, of course, is to have raw, unfiltered, organic honey that has not undergone pasteurization. And reading on, honey and cinnamon are safe, non-toxic, natural medicines that have wonderful effects on the body. It's also great for improving your smell, the smell coming out of your mouth. It smells nice when you have cinnamon or nutmeg, for example. It's delicious. You have a nice smelling breath. So honey is considered safe for diabetics when used in moderation, but you may want to check with your health practitioner before using it. Cinnamon has numerous health benefits, including lowering cholesterol, reducing blood sugar, providing relief from arthritis, influencing weight loss, and protecting against heart disease. And also, I happen to know, brings down blood pressure. There's the cinnamon I use. When combined with honey, cinnamon have almost endless healing properties and help to build, support a healthy immune system. So in combination, they're like an atomic bomb. They're beautiful. They taste fantastic. This is fantastic to when you want a light meal, for example, in the evening, to have some yogurt with honey and cinnamon in it, and it's fantastic. Or even over your cereal. Your milk over your cereal, just dab on a little bit of cinnamon and some honey. It's fantastic in the mornings. It also boosts your energy levels, honey. Cholesterol. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the U.S., and high blood cholesterol increases your risk of developing heart disease. According to the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, both honey and cinnamon may have cholesterol-lowering properties. A study performed in Pakistan found that patients with type 2 diabetes were able to significantly lower their cholesterol levels by taking 6 grams of cinnamon daily, 1 to 6 grams of cinnamon daily. That's a lot, but you know, this whole package is 50 grams. But just a little bit dabbed on your cereal or on even your toast. You know, if you have some toast with butter and honey, or just without butter if you want, honey and a little bit of cinnamon dabbed on it, it's fantastic too. Drinking a cup of tea made from 8 ounces of boiling water, 1 tablespoon of honey, and a teaspoon of cinnamon may help to lower cholesterol over time. Again, it's a lot, but okay, it's like drinking warm honey water. Honey water is what they used to drink in the ancient world, in Israel and Greece. They used to have a pitcher of water on the table with some honey in it, and it would sit on the table covered up so it would keep cool, and it was honey water, and it would give people an uplift and a little bit of energy when they would come in from a day's walk or you know, day's work, whatever. Honey water with the honey. Diabetes. According to a study published in 2003 in a diabetes care journal, taking cinnamon daily can help control type 2 diabetes. The study divided 60 people into 6 groups and gave 3 groups of placebo, one group 1 gram of cinnamon, another group 2 grams of cinnamon, and the last group 3 grams of cinnamon every day. After 40 days, all the groups that had taken cinnamon showed improved glucose and lipid levels. The report stated that the results of the study demonstrated the intake of 1, 3, or 6 grams of cinnamon per day reduces serum glucose, triglyceride, LDL cholesterol, and total cholesterol in people with type 2 diabetes, and suggests that the inclusion of cinnamon in the diet with type 2 diabetes will reduce risk factors associated with diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Combining honey and cinnamon may also help to lower the blood sugar and prevent the onset of diabetes. Heart disease. As well as helping to lower cholesterol, cinnamon and honey protects the heart in many other ways. Dr. Michael Murray, a leading expert on natural medicine, writes that cinnamon has the ability to calm involuntary muscles such as those in the arterial walls. It is also excellent for stimulating the circulatory system and supporting a strong heartbeat. That's fantastic for cinnamon and honey, besides the fact that it's delicious and it tastes good. Digestive problems. Honey is a well-known tonic for gastrointestinal problems. It helps the body digest certain carbohydrates such as sugar and starch, and helps to balance bacteria levels in the gut. A study performed in 1994 found that Manuka honey, or whatever other forms of beautiful honey you may have around you, was effective against a strain of bacteria known as H. pylori that is responsible for stomach ulcers. The natural antibacterial and antimicrobial properties of cinnamon destroy bacteria in the gut and help with the symptoms of IBS. So, honey and cinnamon both help with the bad bacteria that may cause ulcers. Combining honey and cinnamon provides support to the digestive system and relief from gastrointestinal complications. I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied because right after I finish this video, I'm going to have some fruit with honey and cinnamon on it. Maybe mix it with a little bit of yogurt. Forgive me, but I'm getting hungry just reading this. Colds and flus. A tea made from ginger, lemon, honey, and cinnamon is a powerful way to fight the symptoms of colds and the flu. The antibacterial properties of cinnamon are useful in the treatment of throat infections, while honey soothes a sore throat and relieves a dry cough. Honey contains calcium, iron, manganese, zinc, potassium, and niacin. It is also a rich source of antioxidants such as phenolic acids and flavonoids that destroy harmful free radicals within the body. That's fantastic. Skin complaints. According to a study established in the Journal of Chemical and Pharmaceutical Research, applying honey topically to burns and wounds can clear infection, reduce inflammation, and promote healing while minimizing the risk of scarring. Honey is a natural antimicrobial. Topical applications of wounds with honey will kill off any microbes that may be lurking in the skin. The study goes on to say that the antibacterial properties of honey are the result of the low water activity causing osmosis, hydrogen peroxide effect, and high acidity. Honey is a very low water concentration, has a very low water concentration, and the water molecules that are present are bonded to the numerous sugar molecules contained within. As there are so few water molecules present, microorganisms cannot survive and will eventually die off. Once honey gets diluted by bodily fluids, it forms a very low-strength hydrogen peroxide solution. Once honey gets diluted in bodily fluids, it forms a very low-strength hydrogen peroxide solution that is effective in killing off germs and bacteria. Taking a teaspoonful of honey every morning, mixed with half a teaspoon of cinnamon, will help to build up the immune system and promote healing. Well, you can do that by putting it on your cereal, or on your yogurt, or on your fruit, or on your toast. Arthritis. Cinnamon contains high level of manganese. So it's with arthritis. Where is the one that we had that it contains the all those beautiful metals that we said? Anyway, it's somewhere up there. Okay, it doesn't matter. Where it said it contains various beautiful, oh, here it is. It contains calcium, iron, magnesium, zinc, potassium, and niacin. So, arthritis. Cinnamon contains high level of manganese. So it's magnesium and manganese. Where is it? I'm going back and forth trying to find the various. Okay, they say under colds and flus, magnesium, zinc, potassium, and niacin, and manganese. Magnesium and manganese, I know, are supposed to be very good for the heart. So it's good to take this as a vitamin supplement as well. Arthritis. Cinnamon contains high levels of manganese, which is an important part of bone and joint health. A study performed by the Naval Special Warfare Group, found that a combination of glucosamine HCl, chondroitin sulfate, and magnesium ascorbate was able to reduce the pain and inflammation of osteoarthritis of the knee. Fantastic. Another study performed in Japan found that a component in Ceylon cinnamon, known as aldehyde, was effective in treating patients with osteoarthritis. Many arthritis patients report experiencing relief from their symptoms after drinking cinnamon and honey tea. I'm going to have cinnamon and honey tea as well later on in the evening when it gets chilly in here, before I turn on my fireplace. I'm just happy because I'm finding out all these beautiful remedies which taste so good and are so good for us. Drinking at least 1 cup of tea a day to see result. No, wait, we're going back to the arthritis. Many arthritis patients report experiencing relief from their symptoms after drinking cinnamon and honey tea. How to make honey and cinnamon. How to take honey and cinnamon. Make a soothing honey and cinnamon tea by boiling 1 cup of water and allowing it to cool slightly. Add a teaspoon of cinnamon and a generous tablespoon of honey. Drink at least 1 cup of the tea a day to see the results. You can also prepare a delicious spread by mixing 1 teaspoon of cinnamon with 3 tablespoons of honey and spreading it over toast, bagels, and other breads and pastries, as we said, on your yogurts, on your fruits, on your cereal. Babies under 2 years of age should never be given honey due to the increased risk of botulism. Taking large amounts of cinnamon can cause bleeding in pregnant women, and those who have recently undergone surgery should be especially careful. Also, if you eat too much honey, you can have some kind of a honey poisoning. I remember this is one historical event that took place with Roman soldiers. They had too much honey and they got very sick. I don't know if that was botulism or what. But anyway, cinnamon and honey. We thank God for what He gives us. God bless you. Bye for now. This is an article concerning health and the benefits of having natural remedies for our health. And this concerns honey and cinnamon. And honey, we have all types of honey from various, since I live in Greece, I have Greek honey. And this comes from a farm of a cooperative in Kythera, the island of, pistachio nuts, walnuts, and in layers between fila pastry, and with a beautiful syrup of honey and water, and you put in some nutmeg and cinnamon to spice the put a beautiful spicy aroma in the syrup. And this is what the crushed cinnamon looks like. You can buy this in the supermarkets, and you spray it over your desserts or food. Kythera, south of the Peloponnese, between the Peloponnese and Crete. And there's some more honey right there. It's a little bit dense, but it's delicious. And our cinnamon. usually comes in this form. You can put this in food or syrups. We have in our Greek recipes lots of beautiful desserts such as baklava, which is made from